Hello and welcome to Cartoon Drawing Studio. Today we're going to be drawing a surfing pig. But before we begin, check out the description box below to visit the Cartoon Drawing Studio website for more information on lessons and free content. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. That lets me know you like these videos and want to see more. Okay, so grab your materials and let's get started. So we're drawing this super fun, unique character today, and it's a surfing pig. So as usual, we're going to start with the head. If you're sketching first with a pencil, you want to sketch as lightly as possible. I'll be pressing a little bit harder so you can see the line work more clearly. But we're going to start our surfing pig with this sphere or circle for the head. I'm going to go ahead and bring out the cheeks now. Like this. It almost looks like this heart shape that we're pulling out of the sphere head. Alright? And whenever we draw the head, the sphere, we're going to go ahead and divide it with this trigger line to let us know where the eyes and the center line of the head will go. Okay, so up next we're going to draw the surfer's body. And I'm going to use this bean shape for the body. So the bean shape is pretty much covering the entire torso of the pig. It's the torso and then the pelvis down here. Next, we're going to draw the legs. So I'm going to go ahead and draw these little circles and lines to kind of give me a guide as to where everything is going to go. So here is the hip, this is a line, the knee, and there's the bottom of the pig's foot with this triangle. I'm just giving myself a guide. And for the other side, here's a circle, a line, the knee down, and here is the other foot with this triangle. So you see that his knees are bent. This is kind of like an armature. I'm giving myself a guide so I know where his legs are going to go. Okay, now we're going to map out his arms. I'm going to start with this arm. I'm going to go ahead and draw a circle there for the shoulder. I'm going to come down. There's his elbow and down, and here's his hand. All right, and because I want an asymmetrical pose, that means I want it to be different on both sides a little bit. Even though he's kind of surfing, I'm going to kind of put this arm up. So here's a line, elbow, and then here's his hand. So I'm kind of trying to create a little bit of asymmetry, different on both sides. All right, this is pretty much my first pass. I'm just trying to map out where everything's going to go. Now I'm going to go through and I'm going to do the next pass. You know what? I'm also going to get a triangle in here for the pig's ear on this side. And I'm going to do this side, the ear kind of standing up like this. Okay, so this is kind of like, I'm looking for simple shapes with everything. So it's kind of like this boomerang here and the line down. And now this ear is standing up. So now I'm going to come back and I'm going to start adding details now that we have our first pass. I'm going to go ahead and add an oval here for this eye and another oval for the other eye. So there are my eyes, and I'm going to go ahead and add the pupils. So here are the two pupils. Now when I draw the eyes, I use this trick where I first draw the oval, and then I draw a bigger oval to let me know where the eyebrows go, because essentially the eyes are this sphere, or in this case this oval sphere, that sits inside of this socket. So there are my pig's eyes. Next up, we're going to move to the nose. And the nose is kind of like this triangle shape. So I have this triangle shape, and it's coming out like this. And you know what? I went a little bit back with my triangle, but that's okay because it can look different. We went with a triangle shape like that, and that's going to work. And I'm going to go ahead and pull up, and we're going to do this smile because he's going to be a happy surfing pig. So I'm pulling the smile up out from here, the triangle, and we're going to come down and make him smiling. I'm pulling this smile out the bottom right there. Perfect. Okay, so we have our smiling pig, we have his eyes done, and now we're going to keep working our way down. I already gave myself a guide for the arms, so now I'm going to fill them in with these rectangles or kind of cylinders that kind of I'm using the guide that I already laid out, and I'm filling in the arms. So there's this arm, and for his hooves, I'm going to give him a thumb and then the rest of the hoof like this to kind of simulate a human hand. Very simple. Thumb and the rest of the hoof right there. So we're going to fill in the other arm. I'm going to fill in with this rectangle or a cylinder kind of. And it's going up because I wanted it to be different on each side. So here it's going up, and here is a thumb and the rest of the hoof. Perfect. Now working our way down. His pelvis, which is the lower half of this bean, I'm going to go ahead and map it out like this. You see how it kind of goes in the front? And then this is the back of his body. We're not going to see that, but I just want you to be able to visualize that shape. So now I'm going to come down, and before I fill in the legs, I'm going to give him these swim shorts. So here is a cylinder that's going forward, you see? And this one here, maybe we can have it going back. And I'm kind of adding these cylinder shapes here on his beach shorts. So this one's going forward, this one's going back, this cylinder. Okay, see how I did those lines curving? Now we're gonna fill in the rest of his leg. Here is the rest of that, the rest of this rectangle that I'm filling in on the guide. And now I'm gonna come down here and do his little pig hoof right there. And the other side, we have a cylinder. It's going this way, then down, and here is the rest of his pig hoof. Perfect. So now he's got his beach shorts. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and give his beach shorts some detail. This kind of ring and maybe these little strings there for his beach shorts. And if you want, you can have fun and make it different and add like a flower pattern on his beach shorts. Maybe one of those lays or like the flower necklaces that go around his neck. We can add a little flower necklace for fun. If you want, you can add sunglasses on yours. Yours can be different than mine, but I'm gonna go ahead and give him a flower pattern here on his shorts too, because we're just having fun with this and we're trying to create our own character, our own unique character that is a pig on a surfboard. Okay, I love it. We've got our pig with flowers and a necklace. And if you want, you can add sunglasses to yours or any other detail you want. But we're missing a few important elements here to finish our pig. One is this surfboard. So the surfboard is really going to be this shape like this. It's almost a rectangle. There's the rectangle with this triangle tip. Right, this pointed triangle tip, and there's that. And then I'm also going to do part of this wave down here. That way it looks like he is surfing on a wave. So now that we've got our drawing done with the pencil, the very next step is I'm going to go ahead and grab my ink pen, and I'm going to grab just an ink pen, and I'm going to go through this, and we're going to ink our pig. And you can do this with a marker, a permanent marker, or some art pens, and we're just going to go carefully through this and select our final lines. And that's our surfing pig, inked. So the next step we're going to do is we're going to grab our eraser and we're going to remove the pencil marks. And we're left with our final beautiful inked drawing. And keep in mind, at this point, your drawing can look different from mine. This is just a prompt or a guide for you to draw your own character. But if you follow these steps of constructing a character, you should be able to come up with one that looks like a surfing pig. And now we're going to add a little bit of color. And there we go. That's our surfing pig. Let me know if there are any original characters you'd like to see me draw in the future in the comments section below. Don't forget to always have fun with your drawings and share your work with me on social media. Okay guys, keep on drawing and thanks for watching.